Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're feeling well. Now today we are going to learn about procedural tags. What do you think about procedural tags? Here we go. Okay, why people write procedural tags? Now, the reason why people write procedural tags, or the purpose for the people to write procedural tags, is because they want to describe how something is achieved or accomplished through a sequence of actions or steps. Now, each tag has its own specific purpose and generic structure and also language feature. Now, I have told you the purpose of procedural tags. Next, we're going to look at the generic structure of procedural tags. So when I'm talking about structure, it refers to the sections of the paragraph. Now, the generic structure of procedural tags is on the first one. On the first paragraph, you will find the goal or the title. Now, this goal or title explains what people want to make. For example, how to make fried rice, or how to stay away from toxic friends. Number 2 is the material or ingredients. Material or ingredients is everything you need to achieve the goal. Now, this is actually optional, so you can have the material or ingredients or not. And the third one would be steps. Steps are the order in which something is done. So you will be exposed to a certain steps in chronological order. Yeah, that's why it says a series of sequence of actions oriented to achieving the goal. So this is the things we must do step by step or chronologically in order for us to achieve the goal that we have stated before. The next one will be the language features. When I'm talking about language features, it refers to the sentence. Yeah, so generic structure refers to the paragraphs. The language features refers to the sentences. Now the sign, what kind of tense is used in the procedural tags? It is simple present tense. What is the pattern for simple present tense? That would be verb 1, subject with verb 1 plus object. For example here, I boil a pan of water. Now, if the subject is third singular, of course we have to put s or es right after the verb. Another language features that you might find in procedural tags would be adverbials of sequence. So adverbial of sequence is the word that tells us about in which the order of the step is done. For example, first, second, third, or the last. You can also say like finally, and after that, afterwards. Number 3, we use command. Command is the verb without the subject. For example, put the noodles on the plate, or cut the onion evenly, wash the tomatoes cleanly. So in here, you directly put the verb without the subject. That is called command. Now next is the example of procedural tag. Here the example of the procedural tags I take is how to make fried potatoes. So as you can see on the right sentences here, it is actually the generic structure. How to make fried potatoes, that is the goal. And then we have the ingredients. The ingredients is 4 red potatoes, 1 onion chopped, 1 green bell pepper, seeded and chopped, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon salt, 3/4 thousand paprika, 1/4 thousand ground black pepper, 1/4 cup chopped fresh parsley, and equipment. Now again, equipment is optional. Equipments are large skillet, plate, and pot. Now, once again, the generic structure is how to make fried potatoes. That is the goal, and then the ingredients and the equipments. And we need one more. That is the steps. Okay. So this is the last generic structure of the procedural text, which is the steps. The steps is the order in which something is done. So first of all, you have to bring a large pot of soda water to boil. Then, now we're using command here. We don't have a subject, but instead we put the verb, the first form of the verb, directly in the beginning of a sentence. So we use command here. Then add potatoes. Here we have then. Then here is an adverbial sentence, adverbials of sequence. Yeah, and then add potatoes and cook. Add and cook are again command verbs. Yeah, along with drain the potatoes and cut them. Now that is the command. Okay. Now the step is until 6 steps we have here. And the preparation time is 20 minutes. And the cooking time is 25 minutes. Now we come to the questions and answer here. Question number 1. The questions refers to the text that we have read before. So if you have find any difficulty in answering the questions here, you may want to go back or refer back to our previous text, how to make fried potatoes. Now, what does the text tell us about? Answer, how to make fried potatoes. Okay. Question number 2. How long does it take to cook fried potatoes? So what is the answer? The answer, it takes 25 minutes to cook the food well. Okay. Number 3. Transfer to a plate and set aside. The word transfer in the sentence means, what does it mean? What does the word transfer to a plate means? It move. Yeah. Can also put aside. Question number 3. How long does a person need to spare time to make this dish? How long does it take for this dish to make from the preparation until the dish is ready to serve? Okay. Preparation times along with the cooking time takes about 45 minutes to make. Question number 5. Drain the potatoes and cut blah 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 when they are already cool. The word they refers to, what are the word they refer to? Okay, the potatoes. So the word they can actually be addressed for nouns, kata benda. It's not necessarily people. Jadi bisa untuk kata benda yang bukan orang ya, non-living noun. Okay, number 6. This is very easy. What equipments are needed to make this dish? Okay, correct. Large skillet, plate, and pot. Now that will be all for today's lesson. Please refer to your Moodle and then write down the answer to the essay questions that I have made. That will be all for today, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Have a great day.